Praveen, as far as SEZs go, the special economic zone, from your background as an architect, how would you understand the full idea and what's wrong with it?
Okay, special economic zones were passed by the parliament with just 9 people, 9 MPs in parliament.
No, that's the technicality, but what's problematic with the full concept?
Because they're not special economic zones anyway,
Yeah.
they are special real estate zones. They provide for 50% of the area to be used for real estate purpose by the promoter.
I see.
Okay, so there are 3 people involved in this. There is the promoter,
Yeah.
there is a developer,
Yeah.
and there is the one who will actually run the economic activity.
Yeah.
Now the promoter can develop 50% of the area for real estate, can have shopping malls,
I see.
can have residential quarters, can have like high-end housing.
That's all over the country, but in a small state like Goa, your argument would be that it causes special problems.
No, it causes problems everywhere.
I see.
Okay, now special economic zones were meant to be identified for areas which were out of like administrative infrastructure, at places where infrastructure was not there.
Yeah.
And you would have these people who would build up that infrastructure.
I see.
Now sounds very nice in concept, but like I said, it's mainly for real estate purpose, it's not for economic purpose.
Yeah.
Under the act, it defined that it's a foreign country for all practical purposes.
The zone.
Yeah. So it means it is not in the control of the panchayat,
Yeah.
it's not in the control of the state government,
Yeah.
and it is not in the control of the central government either.
Yeah.
Once it comes in, there is a board of approval which appoints a development commissioner. In Goa still we don't have a development commissioner, but we have 3 notified SEZs,
Yeah.
and there were 15 other proposals. All these proposals, the fraud, besides the act being
Being problematic, yeah.
the act is anti-democratic. It's unconstitutional because it goes against the principles of the constitution.
Which
it
is?
goes
Which principle?
like local self-governance.
Okay.
It goes against that.
Okay.
It goes against the environmental this thing. It goes against human rights. It goes against worker rights, everything. And economic wise, they get all the facilities, they get the area, they get the land at very economical rates, and most important, what they need to have in terms of income generation is net profit. Net profit is $1 profit.
Yeah.
All this
I see.
to show $1 profit. They are outside the control of even the central government in terms of law.
Yeah.
What it means, tomorrow, if somebody, suppose a murder is committed
Yeah.
in the SEZ, who looks at it? The courts can't look.
Yeah.
There's a lot of this grey area.
So you were saying apart from this, it's also problematic in the sense that in Goa,
In Goa,
yeah,
the fraud,
Yeah.
and I'm sure this is the case everywhere.
yeah,
The land has been grabbed for public purpose by the government and passed on to SEZ promoters. When they have given it to SEZ promoters, in the ones, all these proposals which are there, I'll give just 2-3 examples.
yeah,
One, I'll give you of Raheja. The Raheja SEZ, the problem is, they have given the industrial estate land, which was subdivided plots, which had open space and which had roads. Now these are all separate plots.
This is where?
In Verna.
Where now?
And this entire area has been given to Raheja
I see.
in blatant violation of the land laws
I see.
of the state. Second, this SEZ was notified only on 6th of November
Yeah.
2007.
Yeah,
But it was inaugurated in March 2007 by the then Chief Minister Pratap Singh Rani.
I see.
Work started on it much before.
I see.
All the plans that they have speak only of real estate components.
I see.
And secondly, they have sunk 3 borewells,
I see.
okay, which have submersible pumps. All of them without permission.
I see.
Now they have applied for permission.
So basically, the villagers are saying that we don't want this pattern of development, and it's within the
Yeah,
rights
because
it doesn't spell any positive.
their land is being taken,
Yeah,
their infrastructure is being put to test.
yeah,
Now, like say water,
Yeah.
they're drawing groundwater.
yeah.
Where does this groundwater come from? It comes from that same water source which feeds the wells and the springs.
The argument of jobs, would it create jobs?
Like I said, if 50% of the SEZ is anyway going for real estate. So it's only in 50% that your job creation opportunities will come. Now even in that, there is a lot of grey areas in terms of what are these opportunities going to be. In the Sakwal SEZ, the second notified SEZ, for instance, they have spoken at different time of everyone having 25,000 jobs, 1 lakh jobs. But in their project proposal, they have spoken of something like around 35 jobs. And these two are of a nature of which where the training is not available for Goans.
As an architect, I mean, how would you explain that politicians really love these kind of things? You know, they go in overdrive for SEZs, 15, 16 of them, whatever.
I don't think the politicians even understand what a special economic zone is and what it means. What they only understand is land, and if they sell land, the commissions that they get, the under the table kickbacks that they get. It's as simple as that. I'll give you one more example. There was one guy called Chawla of Rockland Leasing Finance, which duped Goans to the tune of crores of rupees.
In subsidies.
Finance company.
Finance company.
Okay. The government, through its police, is trying to search for this Chawla. And an SEZ at Sattari is sanctioned to the same man at the same address.
I see.
A person the government can't find to prosecute on the financial scam is found fit enough to be granted an SEZ. This is the level of the fraud. And if you look at all those application processes, these application processes are, for instance, like without having a notice period, without following any procedures of, like granting the land. All the SEZs have been given more land than what they had applied for, and there have been, there have been changes in their permissions. Rahejas, for instance, came out with first ITES. Before that, they said services. What are they? They are a real estate construction company. How can somebody, allow people to be fooled like this? That you say you are going to create jobs. The industrial estate itself is not creating jobs.